It's February 13, 2009. I'm Kareem Johnson, and this is your SLU News 22 update. In the headlines today, the House is slated to vote on the economic stimulus bill today. The $790 billion bill was held up because of disagreements over the school funding, and the bill needs to be read line by line to ensure no mistakes were present in the legislation. A last-minute addition added $3.2 billion in tax breaks for General Motors that allows the automaker to claim tax refunds on current losses for taxes paid when the automaker was in the black. The Senate is expected to vote on that bill either today or over the weekend. President Obama will have to look for a new Commerce Secretary. Senator Judd Gregg withdrew his nomination on Thursday. Gregg cited irresolvable conflicts with the new Democratic president's policies. Mr. Obama will search for a new nominee for the third time, leaving his cabinet with two vacancies, one at the Commerce Department and the other at the Department of Health and Human Services. President Obama is likely to tap Seattle Police Chief R. Kowalski for drug czar. If confirmed, Kowalski will head the Office of National Drug Control Policy. Seattle is known for its progressive drug laws. The New York Times reports that the nomination of Chief Kowalski, coupled with the early policy pronouncements by Mr. Obama, has left those who want to change drug policy cautiously optimistic. The White House, for example, supports removing a ban on federal money for needle exchanges. An airplane crash in Buffalo has killed 49. The Continental Express was en route from Newark, New Jersey when it crashed around 10:20 Eastern Time last night, 6 miles from the Buffalo Niagara International Airport in a residential neighborhood. The Continental Connection Flight 3407 went down in foggy, light snow conditions with 17-mile-per-hour winds. A Department of Homeland Security spokesman has ruled out terrorism as a likely cause. The plane collided with the ground and exploded on impact, killing passengers and killing one individual on the ground. Yesterday, in cities across the nation, same-sex couples attempted to marry in marriage bureaus. The protests are part of the 12th annual Freedom to Marry Week. The demonstrations were organized by two major marriage equality advocates, Join the Impact and Marriage Equality USA. Microsoft is moving into the retail business. The software giant plans to open retail stores like competitor Apple. In the stores, Microsoft would sell Windows PCs, mobile phones, and other devices. The company is hiring David Porter, formerly of DreamWorks, to oversee those stores. In international news, a female suicide bomber blew herself up in a crowd of Shiite pilgrims south of Baghdad in the town of Iskandria, where Shiite pilgrims flocked to the holy city of Karbala for a major religious ceremony. The Associated Press reports the bombing has killed at least 30 people and 50 people are wounded. Many of the victims were women and children. The AP also reports that hundreds of thousands of Shiites are traveling to the holy city of Karbala for Arba'in, a ceremony to mark 40 days after the Ashura anniversary of the killing of Imam Hussein by Sunni Caliph Yazid's armies in 680 AD. The man charged with starting one of the wildfires in Australia is being moved to Melbourne for security concerns of the man being attacked by other prisoners. The man's name, which has not been released, is being charged with one count of arson causing death, one count of deliberately lighting a bushfire, and one count of possessing child pornography, according to the Australian Broadcast Corporation. The man is expected to appear in Melbourne Magistrates Court on Monday. In entertainment news, more details on Chris Brown Rihanna alleged assault. Paris Hilton met Chris Brown on Friday night after a party at the party for producer Timbaland. Photographers have pictures of Hilton talking with Brown on more than one occasion. Apparently, Hilton text messaged Brown the following night. Whatever the text message contains, it caused a series of events that has landed Brown in legal hot water and Rihanna bruised and battered. In sports, the women's Billikens softball team will open their 2009 season at the Louisville Slugger Desert Classic in Las Vegas today, playing 5 games in 3 days. They'll play Virginia, University of Nevada, Las Vegas, Hawaii, and Michigan. The team was 23, 33-1, and 11-9 in the A-10 in 2008. When the Lady Bills play George Washington on Saturday, they'll be wearing pink uniforms as part of the Pink Zone, a nationwide initiative to raise awareness for awareness and money for breast cancer awareness. The first 500 fans will receive a pink T-shirt. Tickets can be gotten for as little as $4, with a portion of proceeds going to research. Call 314-977-4SLU for tickets. Lastly today, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and if you're dating, present company excluded, I've got a couple of ideas. take her to a movie, or ladies drag him to the movies. Either way, make sure it's a romantic comedy. I'm thinking he's just not that into you. Don't let the title fool you. It's gotten high marks from the University News and from other critics. Go see it. Or if you want something a little more exciting, what's more romantic than Friday the 13th? As for dinner, well, there's Grease and White Castle. Watch this week's SLU News 22 for more. Or if you can find a really good restaurant, go for it. There's plenty of good places in the Loop or around campus. For campus events, check out sluconnection.com. That's your news for today. Take care and be well.